Coffee, how are you doing,
Hey,
brother?
my friend, can you hear me?
I can. How are you doing?
Awesome to be here. I sent Pearly the link, but I don't know if he gets it, how to use it.
Is Pearly a little slower on the spectrum, or is he all right?
No, he's all right. He's actually a genius. He
Really?
he got his PhD, recently.
Oh shit! And like, why on earth is he still working in NFTs then?
Because in Italy, I guess they don't pay that much.
Where are you from, brother?
I'm from Switzerland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you guys
No,
have been
kidding.
on a roll.
I think Pearly, he never made money with doing art. Or let's better say, he does art because he wants to. It's his passion. It's like when he starts to draw, he forgets everything else around it. I mean, we were in Berlin Hacker House, and AB over there, everybody was there, and Pearly was sitting on his table and fucking like in the Zoom drawing.
Nice. I mean, like, but like that's like one of the nice things, right? Like, you gotta appreciate like the artist. You gotta appreciate like the passion. I mean, like, if it weren't for that, we would not be fucking here to begin with, dude.
Yeah, absolutely agree on that.
So you know what? Like, recently I've just been letting like the chat like slide through. Anyways, do you prefer to have him the chat on or no, or do you do not care?
You can put the chat on.
Let's do it. Really. How are you doing, brother?
Hi, can you hear me? First time using this app. It's all working. Okay.
You guys are actually using an app instead of a web browser?
No, yes, I'm on web browser. Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Guys, like, it's such a pleasure to have you guys on. Coffeeoholic, I mean, fuck, like, I kind of feel like we literally landed here by slipping over banana peel. What do you think?
Sorry?
We kind of got here by slipping over banana peel.
Banana peel? Yes. Yeah, it could be. Sorry,
Right?
my English is not that good, but I try my best.
Oh no, sorry. Like, what I mean is that we got here quite coincidentally, right? To where we
we are always in the same communities, you know.
It's true,
because
and
we love the same art.
It's true. I mean, we definitely do. Let me maybe like start off before like we get into like the gist of it. Let me maybe start out with something very important for anyone who is here hoping to get himself like one of these amazing looking goats. I want you to realize something very, very, very important. These are not live yet, right? The mints,
Absolutely.
right? I just want to make sure everyone knows on beforehand. Like, dude, we got like quite like the cool like people tuning up. I'll get into that in a second, but we're gonna give away 4 NFTs. You're going to get these airdrop from the moment the mint has been done, right? So just so you know, in order to qualify, make sure you're going to follow this guy, follow Goats of Solana, and make sure to tag 3 of your friends. We're going to draw at the end of the interview, so make sure you're going to attend because you might as fucking well. Like, what do you think, Pearly and Coffee?
Pearly, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. About the giveaway, for me, it's a great idea. Yes, it's a great idea, of course.
Awesome. Well, Pearly said it.
Yes, I am. I'm not very used to this stuff. Like Coffee always manages the social stuff. I just make all the art. So like he's the one managing giveaways and marketing and everything. So I'm not very good at understanding what is good and what not. But this sounds great.
Yeah. I always tell him, Perry, just say yes, and then it's okay.
Well, we all
Yeah.
kind of just like fuck around and find out, right? I don't know what's good, what is
Yeah.
not, but it's a good way to actually like get people interested about like what you guys are doing, right? I'm seeing like some great people in the audience. I see Anomaly, I see Retro, I see Gray. Gray saying I'm qualified. Gray, make sure you tag your friends, brother. And let's just get started because like guys, I feel like we have a lot to unpack, right?
Yeah.
You guys have Cave Creative, and you're saying like you're going to like build something new, right?
Yeah.
Tied to a
Should I
token.
start from the scratch, from the history?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, great. Yeah, everything started. Maybe you remember the collection on Annoyed Rex Club. They launched in the bear market, or the start of the bear market, in mid 2022. And actually, that was the Genesis collection of Pearly. And I joined there as holder. But the problem was, it was a general problem at that time, like the founders didn't get that much money from the mint. Because they had to reduce the mint price, and yeah, then the bear started. Solana dropped to $8, and FTX happened, and all that shit. And yeah, at that time, people wanted always have like new stuff, like staking site, and that was the big thing, or airdrops, and but the problem was, yeah, everything costed a lot of money. And so like back then, not now, but back then, like the staking was for us like around $7,000. And so, yeah, the mint funds get lowered, and then they were almost gone just in a few months. And I think that was the main problem there on the NFT meta, that people wanted, they wanted everything, but they didn't got how much it cost, except you have a own dev on the project that is building everything, or a team. And yeah, we were always an art project. And at that time I was just a holder, but the problem was the other founders of Annoyed Rex Club, they quit. Because they had enough of the space, everybody were hating on them. And yeah, then I got in contact with Pearly, and Pearly asked me, yeah, if I don't, you want to join and help me, I can't run this alone. And yeah, so I joined on the team. And then we thought a lot what we can do. Yeah, back then we made a lot of shit like airdrops for other chaos, D-Gods, primates, Pearly Draw the Art, there were free NFT airdrops. But yeah, that didn't really work for us. And yeah, then the bear market hit hard. And we, yeah, how to say, we were a collection of 3,210 pieces. But actually Pearly was a one-on-one artist. And yeah, art was always the main focus on our project, and so we thought what we can do. Okay, maybe we can lower and do like a really exclusive small collection, so lowered collection size. So we decide if you burn 10 Rex NFTs, you will get a caveman for it. No, sorry, you get a coin for it, and with that coin, you can auction the caveman. And yeah, we didn't expect that, but people went fucking crazy. At that time, I think the floor price of the Rexes were around $7. And yeah, someone on a space talked about us. And yeah, it was, I think at Christmas, I woke up and my chat was flooded, and our floor price went up to 4 Sol and 4 or 5 Sol. And yeah, the problem was Sol was around, I think, $200 at that time.
Mhm.
So it was fucking crazy. So we were there, and people had to burn 10 rexes, but yeah, one piece was a fucking amount of dollars, right? Yeah, but yeah, we thought, oh yeah, now nobody will burn it, but we were totally wrong, because at the end, 69% of the whole Annoyed Rex Club collection got completely burned. That's why there are now only, I think, around 900 pieces.
I'm having like can you check whether this is the right collection? I'm having
Yeah,
on
exactly,
the
exactly. Yeah, this is the right collection.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. The art is absolutely fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it is. It is. Pearly outed himself. It was his Genesis collection. And I also think before he never drew digital. He always painted on paper.
Wow. I love it.
No, yes, these are one-on-ones. Like these were painted singularly. They are not the generative part of the collection.
I mean, like being like a collector myself, right? This is like I fuck with the one-on-ones. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like yeah, you want to get yourself like the rare ones, right? Like the ones where the artist actually like gave like a little bit of extra detail.
Yes, understandable, absolutely. And yes, I put a lot of effort in this, and as Coffee said, yes, it was my first time drawing digital. This was his favorite.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it was my first one-on-one NFT I ever could buy.
You own this one?
Yeah, I still own it.
Nice. You want to sell it?
No, never. Even if you give him $1 million, yeah, probably then yes, but
Sure.
No kidding.
No, I mean like it's amazing art. Like it's very likable, and it's you know what, like it kind of it kind of looks to me as if youths actually drew some kind of inspiration from this.
It is possible. I was when in those days, I was a bit in a talk with Scamsol and Pencil. Like sometimes we talk. Maybe they saw them. They never told me directly that anyway that they used them as inspiration. But yes, when we made them, we studied how NFT collections were made, and we tried to get the vibe of the NFT collection, but at the same time to have it like aesthetically pleasing overall image, because often you put together all the stuff and the result is not like that good to look at, let's say.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Coffee Pearly, please go on, because I'm highly interested.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and then we had a really exclusive collection. I think the floor price is still not so bad. And yeah, with that collection, we could do what we want, like doing fun stuff with art, or just having a tight community, I think. But yeah, then another thing happened that we didn't expect, because when we started Cave Creative, the one-on-one market was still very good, like the one-on-one art market. And we wanted really to focus on that and also get those collectors, not like the normal NFT collectors. And yeah, where was I being?
You were basically, I believe you were telling on how we just basically pivoted to Cave Creative. Is that correct?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. Wasn't in a space since so long.
Dude, don't be nervous at all, because you know what? It really is my pleasure to have you guys here. As I love just like having people on who actually made a difference, whether back in the day, whether these days. And as long as you guys are building and you're doing something well, and you're looking to basically enhance or improve the space, it is my job quite literally to like shine a light upon you guys, because well, I mean, like if you guys are successful, then who knows, this channel might be successful one day itself, right? So it really is my pleasure to have you guys on.
Yeah, thanks. It's a pleasure too. Yeah, I go on with Cave Creative, and then the one-on-one market dropped and a lot of very good artists were struggling. And we saw that, and we still had some funds left. So I started to trade them up a bit. It wasn't much I could get, but I think we got around $4,400. We still have around 3,000 left at the moment. And with that, we supported one-on-one artists. We started to buy pieces from them and add to our Cave Creative treasury. Like we bought, like for example, a piece from Pants, the ex-youth artists.
Can I check like the treasury somewhere?
Yeah, sure. Wait a second. No, I can't get in Discord.
Take your time.
Yeah, wait. I hope the app doesn't close.
Yes, I could say that during the Annoy Direct Club, as Coffee said, we dropped many collections, and you can find them like searching Annoy Direct Club X times, and you can find like the collaborations. Like there is one with Other Cows, I think, and a project that was called the Tigers, if I remember. One collab was with Mickey the Gods DAO. One was with Primates, and yes, I drew several collections. I like when you see the difference between Rexys and Cave Creatives, the improvement, let's say, but you can enjoy both, of course, in terms of details and everything. I made that doing all the airdrop collections, let's say.
Nice. So what kind of collaborations did you guys do? Like what basically back in the day like qualified to collaborate with you guys in such a way?
Yeah, like just like at that time, just the fact of airdropping a collection to holders was considered like a bullish feature, let's say. Like people were excited about that. Of course, it was like at that time it was enough to propose good enough like artworks to make people excited about it. And like the way to collaborate was just contacting the DAO leaders or the project leaders and proposing them an artwork, like an example, and like oftentimes they were down to accept it. So like they were marketing it, they were giving us their exposure. Like at the time, having the exposure, the visibility from Mickey the Gods DAO was like something quite like relevant, let's say. The same for Primates projects that were very trending at the moment. So it's not true that it didn't work. The fact is that it worked, but like for every NFT project, the hype lasts so much. So like you made the airdrop and like for a few weeks, like people are okay, but then they start asking what's next. And at some time, doing the airdrops is not exciting anyone anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like it's like the challenge is to make it like to where a community at the end of the day is entertained for an X amount of time.
Yes, that's true. I wouldn't say it was useless at all, because in the end, like maybe we at each airdrop, like you collab with the communities and you get exposed to hundreds of people, and a few dozens of them stick to you in the end. Like you create like you get exposed to people that were actually there for that type of stuff. So for illustrations and art type of stuff. So like it was not useless at all in my opinion, but yes, during the bear market it was just not enough, let's say.
Okay, guys, I found a way.
Nice.
Can you go to Mallow?
Yep.
And there you can type in Cave Creative.
As a user or a collection?
Check the user.
Yep.
And now go to owned. Yeah, there are just some pieces we collected because most of the pieces we give away to our holders.
Nice. Oh, sick. I mean, like, I'm not like that deep into like the 1-out-of-1 art scene, but like this is definitely something I'll be looking to get more exposure in, because like it's very different from like the regenerative collections, right?
Yeah, and the cool thing is you get a really close connection to the artist. I think that is the cool thing about 1-on-1 NFT art, because mostly you get inside a little chat where just a few people are, and you can directly talk to them. Because in a big collection, when like the founder or the artist joins, then everybody tries to get his attention, right?
True.
But in a very small 1-on-1 art collection, you bond with the artist. Yeah, most of them I collected also many pieces by myself, and yeah, most of those people are now I met IRL, and we are really close friends, and I think that's fucking cool.
That's awesome. I mean, like since we're at it, I want to give like a nice little shout out to Gray. I'm not sure if you guys know him, but he basically spoke very highly of you guys.
Yeah, Gray is one of our artists. He's on Goat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, check out the website.
His art is fucking sick too, by the way.
Yeah, it is. It is.
What's the website of Goats?
Goats on Solana.com.
Goats.
Sorry, Goats off Solana. When you scroll down a bit more, yeah, there. Those are all artists on board.
Very nice. Very
yeah,
nice.
And please, guys in the space, follow them because they do amazing shit.
You might be. What's your process in selecting like the artists you guys are collaborating with?
That actually grow because with Cave Creative we have a X group, and like almost every big Solana artist is in there. And yeah, that's also we saw that's why we want to build Goats, because we saw that many artists are leaving the space forever. They're not active on X anymore. And yeah, a lot wrote, I can't afford the rent, or it was really dramatically, because the 1-on-1 market is still very dead. It's coming a little bit back, and I'm really glad for that. And so we were thinking what we can do about it. Everybody was in meme coins, NFTs were also dead. So we decided, why not launch Goats together? Like making something all together to help other 1-on-1 artists. And that's why we launched the coin, because with the fees, we support other 101 artists. And also the ones that are onboarded getting 10% of the fees.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's the market cap of Bitcoin right now?
It's very low. We still didn't bond. Because the plan is, with the mint of goats NFT, we will one clip the whole amount into goats so that we can bond it.
I mean, I'm gonna be real, right? Like I told you this on beforehand, Coffee. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of like the
coins.
No, I'm not. Like, so I think like if it makes sense, it makes sense, right? Like there are like a few ways it makes sense. For example, you have like Planet Kaiju these days, who use a token in order to well, what's it called, to actually like buy or sell trades. But honestly, like this is like from my experiences, and I see like Chronic saying it like in the chat himself right here right now. I don't think it's a good idea to basically implement a token, because you're going to like draw like a bunch of speculators rather than collectors. That's one. Yeah. And secondly, also like your artwork is tied to a token, right? So like if your token would do like extremely well, then your art would also like do extremely well, but like for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I totally understand that. But let me explain something. Sure. The problem at the moment with NFT launch, and there also the free mints, especially the free mints, you can't build shit because the royalties, they are so low, you don't get money with that.
Sure.
And with the fees from the token, you can really build cool stuff. And when you combine them together, I know many tried and failed, but you can do so many cool stuff. For example, with the token, we already bought like 14% of the supply, and we will airdrop that to the NFT holders. But also the opposite way around. We can do so many things that the token and the NFT coexist. Because I think a lot of artists always think, yeah, meme coins are evil. But actually, yeah, a knife can be evil, like you can murder someone with a knife. Or you can do art with it, like you do the most delicious cooking food you ever seen, right? And yeah, I think people need to understand that, yeah, even on NFT collection, yeah, 99% of them rock. In the meme coin, it's the same. But yeah, we are so many years in this space. So if we would want to rock, we already would done that, because yeah, also with Cave Creative, we never made money. We are here for the passion and to bring fun to the people.
Well, I hear what you're saying. I don't think you're wrong. It's just somewhere to where if you're looking at like, don't get like, guys, I'm on your team, right? Like I'm a purist within the space. I want to see like, other than like a lot of like speculators, I hope that founders and artists are going to make like a boatload of money, because like if you guys are doing well, then probably like more so like the enjoyers within the space are going to be doing well. But I do kind of feel that a token is like, what I don't like, I don't really understand why, right? Because like let's say like not enough money is being made. Other than launching a token, you can just also like launch like a side business totally separate from like the project, right? So experience has shown, look at like DGOTS, for example, it fucked it all over, right? Like to where like DGOTS was like the last nail in the coffin with the DGOTS token. And I'm really curious on like what would you guys be doing differently? Because
the difference is DGOTS launched a token when they were top, right? To make something new. And yeah, everybody sold it and it didn't went well and they had no utility and but we want to grow. I mean, token is at 7K or 8K market cap. That's nothing. And we want to build the token ecosystem together with the NFT ecosystem so they can coexist. Like for example, how do I tell that? Like, we will do events that are fun for the token holders, but also for the NFT holders. Like, one example I can tell, at the moment, we are building a game. I know, and everybody here games. It's just a fun game. It makes fun. We can use that like a multiplayer game where people can play together, and there we can do tournaments. Like, if someone wins the tournament, then a certain amount of token gets dropped to them, or a certain amount of the token gets dropped to the NFT holder who won. And yeah, there will be a lot of fun stuff. Also, beside the NFT, we can, I think the NFT is very good to build the IP around GOATs.
Sure.
And token, we need to build everything to get money in. Because I know when you see the NFT collection and the volume at the moment, you can calculate yourself. Most royalties are 6.6%. And yeah, the volume is very low on NFTs, and you won't get much money from that. But yeah, you can start selling merch, or I don't know how Klinosaurs are doing money. I think they just have very rich investors. That is also a thing that could work. Yeah, there are so many options, but we want to hold both options open, you know?
And I know, and I think it's a bad idea. And that's totally fine. Because at the end of the day, I'm literally on your side, right? I like you. It's I think it's fair to say that personally, it's very easy to get along. And the artists, I mean, just look at this. This kind of gets me super fucking excited on what the art would be. But equally, when there's only a 7K kind of market cap to begin with, etc. As long as
I mean, the market cap is only 7K, but every artist on board already got $160. That's actually fucking amazing. With the other part, we bought one-on-ones from artists. You can see it in our tweets that all fees we got through the coin we used on NFTs. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be something evil. With a coin, you can make so much good things, you know.
And I get it, because you're the ones who are receiving the fees from the token, right? And that makes it to where as long as people are going to speculate on that, that's totally fair, and it makes sense. All I'm saying is that at some point you might get diminishing returns, or I don't know, I'm just not really convinced why a token should be there. And I think in the long run, with all the examples I've seen, I've never seen it work it to where it's it was actually beneficial to the ecosystem, or
but that's the same with NFTs, no?
Yes, but there's a difference in one thing though. The difference would be that you are starting an NFT brand, right? And if there's not like enough money to be made within NFTs, that's fair game. I understand that. But basically, if you're in like the business and like it's just not gonna be like sufficient, then it might like be like a reason for you to be like, well, like we're gonna like wait, or we're going to like look at Anomaly, for example. They launched a free mint, but they're heavily like co-selling like their clothing lines, etc., which might be cool food for thought. Again, like
but the problem is, did you see how many pieces he sold so far?
No,
I think if he can build the brand, and I believe in him, if he can build a real clothes brand out of the NFT, that would be fucking amazing. And so,
absolutely,
with that he can make money. But also, I don't know. There are so many ways, but you can also do that if you have all things together, like coin, NFT, and the whole IP around it.
That's for sure, man. And like, don't get me wrong, like I don't want to just like be like stuck here, like going like it's good, it's bad, it's because it is what it is. Maybe I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong, but like again, like being a purist within the space, I do want to be just like transparent. But if anything, I hope that you guys would prove me wrong, right? Like if basically this would be like the way for you guys to be like, hey, like this kicked off our ecosystem, nobody did it, and we proved the world wrong, then I'm like the first one to like say out loud like, hey, I was wrong. I'm happy that I was wrong, and like these guys that like deserve everything in order to just like continue their own path.
Yeah, because I think I'm really passionate about everything at the moment, and I didn't have this feeling since so long. And
nice.
I'm really excited to build on it, because we have so many plans. One is the game, another one I can give alpha on, like if the coin has success, for example, then most NFTs, people are hyped few weeks, few months, probably about the art, and then something new. But now imagine a collection. We have like so many artists on the team already. What if everybody of them draws the collection in their art style? And you add that also to the NFT.
Kind of like season 2 and 3 with D-Gods?
No, because there we're always the same team. Like,
sure.
For example, at the beginning, probably we can like do the art from the actual artists, but also with the freeze from the coin we probably get, not sure yet, but we can also like pay other artists to do our collection in their style and update the collection, the NFT with it, so people can choose, oh, I want my NFT in the art style of that artist. I want the NFT in the art style of that artist. Because we have a huge connection. Almost all big Solana artists are in the group. And we can reach out to them. Hey, how much you want if you draw the collection in your style? And so the art never gets boring, you know? For sure. Like, can you maybe like elaborate, like, are there like any other names than the ones, wait, I lost the tab. Fuck me. Like, are there other names in the group than like the ones we discussed earlier? Coffee? Sorry, I almost muted. No worries, brother. Like, there are like the core artists that are on GOATs on the team. they can do it in their style because they're also fucking amazing. But the plan is later on, if we can get funds, then we can also pay other artists. Like, I don't know if they say yes, but if we talk to Choice, hey Choice, how much do you want if you draw the collection in our style? And if she say yes, then yeah, she can draw and we can add that to the collection, you know? That is the whole idea behind it. That you have an NFT that at the end all Solana artists made together, like a whole huge collection.
I like it. I mean, like, I like the idea. Dude, like, are there any kind of sneak peeks you can actually share so we can share with the audience, or is that a little harder?
At the moment, from other artists?
No. Just any sneak peeks from Goats other than like the.
Yeah, sure. There are many in our tweets.
Ooh, nice. Let me see.
Yeah, there are 101s from the artists on board, and the collection from Pearly. This is the 101 from Daxi, for example.
That's sick. I mean, I like that art a lot. I think the art looks sick.
Yeah, Pearly, now it's your turn.
I made the art, yes. You asked me to do. Yes. But I wanted to say just one thing about all the... if it's worth doing it or not. Like all this speech. Like, I've been in the space for a lot of years now. I've seen everything, almost everything that happened. I must say that I can see what you think. I really feel it because I've tried like anything. I've seen like NFT collections going in every direction, pump, dump, everything. And like in the end, most of the space is made like that. Like you can't circle around it. Like most of the people want to gamble. So, and it's an attention economy. So like the plan is we start from the ground, and we are some artists, and we play the attention economy. The difference is that in this case, the artist working on it get a share, as Gray was writing in the chat. Like give the people what they want, but the artists participate in the game, but they also get their share, because the alternative is just staying on your X account and nothing happens for months or years. So like I would say, what is the purpose also of that at that point?
I get that. I think like it's fair to say like times are just like holistically like pretty fucking tough right now. Right? So yeah.
So yes, like that's it in the end. And like Coffee is very passionate about this. I see it. He's coming up with a lot of ideas, and everyone in the team, like all the artists, are passionate as well. They want to join. They want to participate, and like in the end, we do our best. We see how it goes, but we are aware, like in what type of space we are. That's it.
I get that. Yeah, I mean, like, hard to deny that people are having like a slight gambling problem within the space, right?
Yeah, they are gonna do it anyway, but we give them something good to do it with.
That makes sense. Now, like, guys, like, again, like, I want to make myself like very clear, right? Like, I've never seen it like end well, but like, by all means, I hope I'm wrong, right? So If you can make it, I'm sure that if you can make it work, there will be a market for it. I'm just like wary of it, and I've just have not seen a model to where it actually makes sense.
Yeah, I totally understand that, but we want to try it because we really want to benefit finally the artists, because so many artists are leaving the space, and I think people don't get it. Because AI was terrible. I don't say AI is generally a terrible thing, but like also in meme coins, for example, most projects are using AI now and don't pay an artist to draw for them. As example, so many artists that didn't got money from selling one-on-one art or self-made collection, they also now don't get that money. And I think we want to support our project is really support the artists in the Solana space, because I would be really sad and probably leave the space if there's no artists left, you know?
Absolutely. But you know what? Like, I will like challenge the idea like a little bit. I do think that like overall, like people are getting to appreciate the hand-drawn art a lot more than all AI regenerative art, right? Because like it just fucking sucks. Let's just call it like it is. Plus like the value, right? Like if it does, like the price action is not great right here right now, but I do kind of feel that most of these things, if not everything in life, works within cycle. So I'm very hopeful that rather sooner than later we're gonna be like entering a cycle yet again to where like people actually have like some kind of an appreciation to art.
Yeah, I really hope so.
For sure. Sure.
And there you see our treasury, that the NFTs we already bought through the coin.
Nice.
There are more on the website.
I must say though, like I really like what you guys are doing with regards to the art, because like it just like looks absolutely fucking sick.
Yeah, thanks. And to be clear, with the coin fees, we really only support like collections artists made. Like Tensei is a collection Sushi Pop made. It's still not minted out, but look at the art; it's fucking amazing. That's not AI. That is hand drawn.
That's beautiful. No, I definitely support the cost, if anything, and I think like it's smart, and I think it's something good to do for like you to basically like uplift like the artist's perspective, right? Like I think like that's a really good thing, and I also find it like very interesting, like all basically what you guys are seeing as like quote unquote good art, and like because like you're way deeper within the space from that perspective, right?
Yeah. That for example is a piece from Art Level 12. He's fucking amazing. When you look at his profile.
How does this work with like the this, for example, because like there's only like 100 NFTs of this one?
I think this one was an edition we bought. Yeah, like people can buy it on Mellow or Exchange Art, and you get one. Is it one of 100? This one, or one of 30?
100.
100, yeah.
I mean, like that's. Wait, I cannot. Can I cannot zoom in any further, but I kind of feel like the real pleasure gets from zooming in like a lot deeper.
Yeah. The quality is amazing. Also, like if you have a screen at home and put it on, it's awesome.
True.
Yeah,
true.
and there are also plans like giving away those NFT in our treasury with our game, so people can get it.
Nice. Well, I'll tell you this much. Like, I do think that like you're in definitely like the right kind of mindset to have like this art evolve as time goes on, right? I really like the idea of like having like a certain collection like redrawn by other artists as well. I think that would be sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell me something about the following. Like, do you have like any more like intel on when you guys think you're gonna go live? Is there anything you can basically elaborate there, what the plan is?
The mint date is still to be announced, because we moved the mechanic and everything, and now we search the launch pad we can launch, because actually the plan was we do a minting site and lock like the coin into the NFT. Like we had the same dev like on Anomaly from Arty, but we saw that didn't work because at the moment, the volume is still not there. So we also decided, let's better go for a free mint. We're almost free mint. It's 0.05 Sol, what is, I think, at around $7 at the moment, or $5.
Yeah. I think it's doable for sure. Like, I think like it's an interesting take, right? Like I mentioned earlier that the Hated actually went live with their mint. I think they had like a mint price of 0.03 for Planet Kaiju holders and 0.07, I believe, for non-Planet Kaiju holders. And they minted out like rather quickly. So I don't think like that kind of mint price is anything to be worried about. I think like the only thing which is just like very, very, very important, especially now, is like your go-to-market strategy, right? Like, how do you do like white lists? How do you do like your branding?
Absolutely.
How do you, right? I think like that's the real kind of like
we're really glad we connected with the whole LM NFT team. That will be our launch pad. But also we hired the supply of the collection, so Pearly is still drawing more trades.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many collectibles will be there?
1,420.
How much was it before?
Before it was 1,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that's probably like a lot better. Not gonna lie, you don't want it to be too small, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice. So like I mean, like, that's kind of sick. So what is there still to be done between now and mints, essentially?
At the moment we are combining the traits and everything, so at the end it will look perfectly. And we also don't want that the collection looks boring, so like setting up the traits, rarity and everything. And at onboarding communities, it started now. We have actually many applied on Atlas for us, many good communities. Like, I can tell, wait a second. There it is. At the moment, like Medievals requested spots, Slimes from Scum requested spots, Tensai requested spots, Smiths and Migos requested spots. And also, I think Idera, it's a collection from Ben Bachau. Probably you know him. He's one of the best 101 artists I ever seen. It's crazy. When you search him on Mellow.
What's his name? Sorry.
Ben Bachau. B-A.
I see it.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. So that's also, we want to onboard like art communities, you know?
That makes a lot of sense for sure. I think like that's a smart idea. I mean, like, man, like I'm not that much into mellow.art, but like just like talking with you on this is definitely something I want to get deeper into, because you gotta appreciate the detail.
Yeah, sure. Just ask for an artist, and I can try to help you get him on stream.
Well, my question would be like very much reversed. Who would you like to see on stream?
I would like to stream Joyce.
Who's Joyce?
Joyce Liu. Joeic. Yeah, exactly. But go to her Twitter profile and check her website. What she's doing, it's absolutely, it's crazy. She also does Web 2 art.
That's some sick art indeed. Dang.
That's actually, I think, from Duke. Or a collaboration between Duke and Joyce.
I see some Klano stuff here. Like, did she work together?
Yeah, she does also do things for Klanos.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, you know what? I do kind of feel that there might be like great value, and I think like that's something you guys are gonna try to bridge, just basically to bridge the gap between like regenerative collections and like the one-on-one art. Or is that is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think it's very smart. I think because like I mean, just look at this, man.
Yes, Joyce is on another level. She's a professional.
Pearly, like, can we scroll through your one-on-one art as well?
Yes. I think I am on Exchange Art, but I haven't posted. I haven't made it for a long time, actually. I've been doing a lot of collections and not many one-on-ones.
You can also find him on Mellow.
Mellow?
Okay.
He wasn't even aware himself.
Yeah,
because Mellow adds everything from Exchange Art automatically.
It's an aggregator?
Yeah. But because the pictures there are loading much faster than on Exchange Art, I think it's a little bit buggy at the moment.
Really? There you go. I mean, holy shit.
That 101 is mine.
I'm sure it is. I mean, like, I'm only like slightly envious. I see some kind of a U.
Yes. This is very, very old, when youths were trending a lot. I made this with another artist, Niaumon. He should be watching us.
Meowmon?
Yeah.
Man. So here's a question. Like, do like a lot of these like one-on-one artists, and like for example, like you Pearly or Gray, like do you also like do things on demand, right? Or is it like you just like build something or you create something and you sell it, or is it like you also like have like these requests you would fill as well?
Right now there is no requests for sure. There were before. Right now I just produce for the sake of producing most of the time. Like now I'm doing collection with Coffee because he contacted us and I was very happy to help him and do this with him. But nowadays, I just make art for the sake of it. Like there is really not no commissions, no lists. This that you are seeing is just a very small portion of what I made because that's what I actually listed. But I have dozens of illustrations. Yes, not online, not on there.
I mean, it's kind of like a world is opening for me, right? Like I'm not really into the one-on-one art yet, as I feel like a lot of NFT enthusiasts are, right? Like I do think like most people are just simply into the regenerative collections, but this way it's actually very nice to just shine a light on this, because I think this is awesome.
Yes, but in back in 2022, it was actually quite popular in my opinion. A lot of artists were producing single pieces and auctioning them, and they were making a living out of it. But also that part of the art was actually gambling driven, let's say.
True.
Again, so you were not selling and buying a collection, you were selling and buying an artist. Again, you were gambling on the artist name in the end. But it was this, and when NFTs went down, collections went down, also one-on-ones went down. Now I don't see many artists doing auctions or selling stuff like before.
It will return someday, let's hope.
Yes.
I hope we can return it.
It's true.
I mean,
it's true.
When I think about it, I hope that it returns in a more healthy way, without that layer of gambling again that permeates everything. It would be nice, but in the end, who knows?
You know what? I think the gambling is probably just the mania, the euphoria kind of parts of the cycle, right? If you're looking at Pokemon cards right here, right now, it's the same shit. I don't think it's people just being passionate about Pokemon, but I feel you have a lot of people just gambling on this might change their lives. So yeah, I mean for now, I just hope we get to the level to where more people would at the very least get a job or make a living out of this.
Yeah,
Yes.
Absolutely. And I think the most important thing is that you still have fun on it, what you build or what you draw.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this one is from Silo. Silo is an amazing artist. He also teaches art at a school in America. I forgot the name of the city.
How many one-on-ones do you have in the collection?
At the moment there are 8, but not shown all.
I thought I've already seen way more than that. than that. I mean, they look sick though. They look awesome. Okay, guys, is there anything on your end you would like to shine a light on before we get to the giveaway part of the interview?
I want to announce one thing, and that because a lot of people ask for it. Now we only have a Telegram chat. But we know that people in NFTs, they don't like Telegram.
Yeah.
So we will use our Cave Creative Discord to run goats under the Cave Creative umbrella in our Discord.
Nice. Very nice.
Everything gets prepared at the moment, and I'm still building up the whole Discord. I change a lot of things.
Gotcha. I mean, like that's super interesting. I think like Discord is probably your number one home base for NFTs right here, right now. So it's
Yes.
a good option. So, dude, here's another thing, right? Can you give like anyone listening in like some kind of a timeline to where you guys are like, are we talking about like weeks? Are we talking about months? Are we talking about like in half a year? I don't want to like well get the alpha out like when exactly, but like what can we kind of expect?
At the moment, the plan is to launch in 3 or 4 weeks. But it all depends because plans change, you know, because
For
now
sure.
Pearl is drawing more trades and for that he needs time. But I really hope we can launch in around 3 till 4 weeks.
That's not too long.
Yeah.
That's not too long. I mean, like make it 4 5 6, that's even like still like pretty good.
Yeah. And we also will use that time to build hype around it, you know, because we need to onboard a lot of more communities.
It's true. I mean, like maybe there's something we can do together, like once you guys are like closer to the launch. Happy to help.
Yeah, it would be amazing.
For sure, man. I mean, like I'm very much like a fan of like the art. I like how elbow deep you guys are within like the NFT ecosystem in a like a very different side of like NFTs than like what I'm used to. Candy Apple really spoke highly of you guys, and I mean, consider me a friend if anything, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy to help. I mean, like, why don't we get to the fun part? Shall we dig into like the ones who actually partook in our what's it called, the giveaway?
Yeah, sure. Amazing. How does it work?
We just handpick them, like, because you know what?
Okay. Yeah.
Like, you know what? Like, folks, and like to anyone listening in right here, right now, make sure you're going to like, this is your last fucking call, your last chance to actually win yourself a GOAT NFT. All you need to do is to get like to the original fucking message right here, and make sure you're following the NFT Cat, following Goats of Solana, tag 3 friends, and afterwards we're gonna handpick them, because like Pearly and Coffee, like one time, only once I've had like someone actually dumped like a pretty nice looking primate into floors, and I told myself like I never want to have that again. I don't mind just handpicking people. I just want to make sure that like things do not get dumped into bits instantly.
At the moment, I can't see who is in the space.
You can't, but we can just like go through like the list here.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of bots who replied.
No, I think like the most so far, most are actually good.
Okay.
Let's see. Gray. Retro is good. Evergreen, Quran, Faith. I haven't seen them around.
Neomon.
Yeah. Neomon?
Great artist, yeah. Absolutely GOAT.
Nice. I mean, all cats like cats. There you go. Rusty P. I'm seeing like a very familiar kind of profile picture. Brains. I mean, like he's been around for like a few times. So why don't you, J-Dub, why don't we like both pick, like you pick 2, I pick 2?
Yeah, great.
You want to start or shall I start?
Are there more?
There's a lot. Like, you know what?
Okay, then let's pick. I pick Neomon for sure.
Okay. Then...
And Gray doesn't need the giveaway. I mean, he's on board.
Yeah, fuck you, Gray.
Yeah. But Rusty he's a really OG. in the space.
Rusty, you want to go
Yeah.
for him?
Yeah, for sure, because I know he's a true one. He was one of our biggest supporter.
Interesting. I want to make sure that whoever I'm picking, like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, there are many people like I actually like within the chat and have been like showing up. But like we got like a fuckload of giveaways. I'm gonna make it like very easy for me today. Retro and Evergreen. Congrats. So the winners
nice.
are winners, Retro, Evergreen, Yamon, and Rusty P.
Awesome. Retro is a great dude. He just joined. He recently bought the Gray 101. He's rocking there as PFP.
I know. I saw
And
that.
Evergreen is also an OG in the space. He's with us since the Neudrex Club.
Nice. That's very nice. I'm gonna tell them to DM you. Is that okay?
Perfect. Yeah, that's perfectly.
I think that's probably like the easiest. Like Retro. I saw him actually like his one-on-one. He really liked the one-on-one, and I was like, I like it myself as well. But like he literally hunted me down for it, and I was like, you know what? You might as well. You deserve it. But like he definitely suffered for it.
Wait, we said Retro, Neomon, Evergreen, and Rusty. I wrote that down. Congrats, guys. Amazing.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Congrats, guys. Dude, like, I genuinely wish you all the best on this one. Like, I thought this one is extremely interesting. If it's up to me, let's because you know what, I don't like to really do something during the mint, because like that's a little bit but like a few weeks or like a week or so before the mints, I don't mind like seeing what's up with you, if there's like any sneak peeks you can give on like trades or whatever. Like the NFT Cat.
Do you want to do another giveaway? Because this morning I picked up Cave Creative by myself. We can give away that.
Right now or like the next time?
We can do that now or the next time. You can decide.
I would save it for the next time, because like, you know what, like we already like gave it away. Karan, sorry brother, you did not win. It is what it is. Like I think like as a means to an end, I like to like incentivize people just like attending and like having a good time. But other than that, like I think like giving away like 4 NFTs is really good.
Yeah, we don't mint them for free. We will pay for them.
Well, I mean, like,
does that make sense?
it does make sense. I mean, like, the more like thankful they should be, right?
Yeah, but because the 1,420 pieces, we need that 005 sol to for the token, so that we can lock the whole supply for 10 years.
Interesting. Well, I mean, like, dude, like, best of luck with that one. And I mean, like, the art is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, I've really had a blast. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, very nice talking to you. Thank you.
Pleasure is all mine. And let's, like, the closer you guys are getting to the mint, let's just be in touch, and we'll chat soon.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
All right, guys. So like the ones who won, which are Retro, Evergreen, Neon Lawn, and Rusty P. Make sure to DM Coffee. Coffee, like what's maybe like I'll write down your Twitter handle real quick. It's Coffeeoholic. So make sure to send a message to Coffeeoholic on Twitter. And I think like that's kind of it right here, right now. What do you think?
Yeah, great.
Awesome.
Was really nice, and I hope, we can prove you that you were wrong on the coin.
I hope so too, because like you know what, I think like the art absolutely is fucking insanely good. I mean it.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. On to the next one. And for anyone tuning in right here, right now, I'm about to like make an announcement for tomorrow's interview, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers. Thank you guys for coming on Coffee and Pearly.
Oh, guys, don't forget to retweet the space.
Yeah,
hell
bye
yeah.
everyone.
Like, you're the space. Also, just so you know, guys, like I will be like
Because
re-uploading the.
I'm in this app. I forgot it to do it myself.
That's all right. That's all right. No worries. Well, again, like thank you for attending, and on to the next one.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.